You know, when you're sitting at home, how did that electricity get there? Where does my gas come from my vehicle or my natural gas stove? There's a process that happens behind the scenes. You have to go out and explore, build locations, extract the natural resources, and turn it into something that we can all use at the end of the day. I'm Tyson Pilpew, team lead of road and lease construction at Encana. This is my true calling.
It's 7 a.m. Tyson stands inside the largest office tower in Western Canada, the Bow Building. This is the home of Encana, one of North America's top energy producers, charged with the task of keeping up with the world's demand for oil, natural gas, and natural gas liquids.
Within the road and lease construction team, I manage about a $100 million budget yearly. Typically, we build anywhere between 150 and 300 well sites and may put in 300 kilometers of road on any given year.
Tyson assembles his team to discuss the construction strategy for the natural gas sites at the K-Bob project just outside of Fox Creek, Alberta.
We're looking at putting in about a 350-man camp. We have a large project in the Duvernay. We can get in there now, upgrade the roads. We're going to be there for a lot of years, right?
Okay.
So maybe zoom in if you can there, Drew. You're planning out a project from start to finish. You want to be able to visually inspect the sites to make sure that we can still get inside of there. The next step is to make sure that what we've laid out on a map is actually going to work in the field.
Tyson arrives in Grande Prairie and heads 200 kilometers north to the Fox Creek camp. It's been raining for weeks, and when this happens, construction grinds to a halt, putting multi-million-dollar projects on pause. Stress levels rise, but Tyson needs to find a way around it.
Well, Kev, what do you think?
It's a little wet, Tyson.
A little bit of mud out here, eh?
A little bit. We'll get some plans in place. When the weather does change and improve, we'll regroup and we'll come back and we'll hit it.
It's teamwork, collaboration, patience, planning. We got other jobs that are working throughout the Canadian division right now, and that's why we need to get boots on the ground. We need to go down the seismic lines. It's a lot easier to get down there on an ATV. One of the things about being in the field is you get all these cool toys, eh? And you don't get these in the Bow Building.
With global energy demands on the rise, Tyson knows the importance of getting his hands dirty in the field. He needs to see for himself if the plans they've made in Calgary translate to real-world success on site.
You love to be outdoors, this is a job for you. You know, you're out of that boardroom and you're back into the wild. It's muddy on every single site, but we still need to make this trip productive, so we call in a helicopter. This is our opportunity to get up in the air, get away from the mud, and have a quick look at what was happening on each of these sites. When something gets thrown at us, we have to react to it, and we gotta figure out a solution. We're not going to take shortcuts. We're going to make sure it's done properly. I had an uncle that was involved in construction, and it looked like a good career. You take something, a landscape, and then you visualize of how you're going to get a road and a well site inside of there, and then to see that come to life basically from start to finish excites me.
Tyson's vision is what helps Encana produce thousands of barrels per day of oil and natural gas liquids, energy that powers Canadians.
I'd have to look back at my dad. Always told me that, you know, you got to work hard. Nothing's going to be free in life, and never give up. There's no manual to learn how to drive a piece of equipment. It's all experience over time. There's a huge need for people within our industry. The only way that we can get that experience and transfer it on to them is by educating the younger generation that's coming in. You need to be able to listen and learn from the older mentors that are there.
With his ground and aerial work complete, Tyson's excited to head home. For him, it's not just about the job he does for Encana, but the lifestyle it provides outside of work.
One of the things that I love about my job is the work-life balance. So at Encana, we get every first and third Friday off. Went to my boss, he said, yeah, go ahead and organize some ice time. So we're here at Westside Rec Center, gonna strap on the blades and hit the ice. Let's go. I might have ate a little bit too much pastries out in camp yesterday, so a little slow today on the ice. Zenner, come off the ice, you scored. We're gonna turn it up here, watch this next shift.
You know, Tyson played in one zone today, and it wasn't our zone, that is for sure.
You're home every night, you get to see your kids, and it's a great feeling. Butane, we produce it. Natural gas, we produce it. Makes my famous burgers. I'm motivated to succeed at my job because of my family. I want to make sure that I can provide for them. Get her in there. Nice. Give me some more. I got the bulldozer. Okay. Probably some of the best advice I could give a young person coming out of school that wanted to get into this career would be make sure that you listen. You need to spend your time in the field, working your way up. I'm passionate about moving earth because basically you're a big kid in a big sandbox day in and day out.